Those two shots, fired in quick succession, changed the course of Kenyan history. See in Mboya Avenue, actually a place called Chinese Chemist, yeah? Those two shots changed everything in Kenyan history. Those two shots tore into Thomas Joseph Odhiambo Mboya, or simply known as Tom Mboya. All this happened barely 100 meters from where today you'll see a statue of the man. Yeah? The man who is so important in Kenyan history, the man whom you cannot discuss Kenyan history or Kenyan independence without mentioning his name. So who was Tom Mboya? Why was he assassinated? All these questions are answered in a series that I have done recently called Tom Mboya Assassination New Evidence. But this particular series is like no other. For instance, I mentioned the name. Yes, the name of the person who pulled the trigger. And it was not the poor man who was prosecuted for the crime and sentenced to death. Yeah? Although also there's no evidence that actually the man was executed. I also talk about that in the series. I also talk about how actually Nahashon Njenga, the man convicted of the crime, died many years later in a road accident very far from Kenya. Okay, I reveal all that. It has also been said that Mboya said nothing. In fact, there's been so much emphasis that after you're shot or just before you're shot, he said nothing. Yeah? And you know, when people emphasize something, usually there's something. Yeah? After over 15 years research into this murder, this heinous crime, I can reveal to you that actually, and I have evidence for it, Mboya did say something. Actually, he identified his killer, and he did say something. All that is in the series. Then there are a lot of other fascinating facts, like the fact that there were two gunmen at the scene of the crime. Yeah, they had to make sure. There were two gunmen at the scene of the crime. Yeah, all that is covered extensively in the series, which are 9 videos. Yeah, 9 videos that cover this very fascinating topic and will leave you understanding totally who Tom Mboya was, how he impacted Kenya, and how today's politics has been impacted by his life and then assassination. Actually, I would not understand how anybody would be able to analyze Kenyan politics accurately without knowing who Tom Mboya was in the first place. Yeah? And as we go into a general election, which is going to be very competitive, the most competitive in the history of our country, I think it is important that if you want to analyze and understand what will be going on and what is already going on, that you understand who Tom Mboya was, because that is where it all started. But even more important is an earth-shaking, earth-shattering revelation that actually the assassination of Tom Mboya was part of a bigger operation which was being carried out in the country. Yeah? All that is in the series. I don't want to spill the beans. You will be totally amazed by this series, and a lot of understanding will come to you concerning our country, Kenya. Now, this complete series, of course, members of my Club 1999 already have, but I'm willing to offer to you, together with a book I have written, or rather with a book I wrote in 2010 called Political Assassinations in Kenya. Of course, the information in the chapter about Tom Mboya there is not as complete as what I have in the series, because there are a lot of things which happened between 2010 and 2017 today, and I gathered a lot of information in the middle of, in between those years. Okay, but you'll be able to have both the full series, 9 videos, plus the book Political Assassinations in Kenya for only $499. Okay, and what is more, if you take me up on my offer, I'll be able to give you free membership to my Club 1999 Golden. Yeah, we have 2 kinds of membership in Club 1999. There's Platinum, which is very limited, and there's Golden, where you have full access. You'll be able to be a full member of my Club 1999 Golden, yeah, by simply purchasing this book and the series for only $499. Okay, so I advise you not to waste any time. Take me up on my offer immediately. Use the number on the screen, SMS, or even M-Pesa directly, only $499. And immediately I'll send you the book, I'll send you the series, and I'll make you a member. This is Chris Kumekucha. Thank you for giving me your time. Till next time.